Viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again. This is BVI Channel 1, where I tell you unadulterated truth, bringing you analysis of what is happening around. Let me begin with the P2B resignation yesterday from PDP.
A presidential aspirant of the People's Democratic Party and former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, has resigned from the party and withdraw from the race for the party's presidential ticket. Peter Obi, former governor of Anambra State, was until his resignation one of the 15 aspirants vying for the presidential ticket of the PDP. The letter conveying his resignation from the party was submitted to the national chairman of the PDP, Dr. Yocha Ayu. His resignation, according to some observers, may not be unconnected with alleged intrigues surrounding the presidential ticket of the PDP.
All right. Yesterday morning, I came up with a message which I never published before the announcement of Peter Obi. Listen to what I said yesterday morning before Peter Obi announced that resignation. While other political class recycled, never do well politicians in Nigeria jostling for Nigeria presidency, especially as a house of retirement for old men, sharing money. This man, Peter Obi, had been going around Nigeria sharing ideas on the solution to the problem of this country and to free Nigerians from the impunity of Nigerian state. Talking about APC, that one is a long gone. It's a past participle, as people may call it. That one is in the past. Nigeria is not looking that way. Now, the only chance and shot PDP may have to return back to Aso Rock is by giving Peter Obi the ticket. Write it down. And I want to say it clearly to PDP. Deny Peter Obi the presidential ticket and bury yourself as a political party for life. And that will be the resurrection of the third force Nigeria have always hoped for. Because this man, Peter Obi, had become a movement. Good. I made this video yesterday morning and to intimate and warn PDP, if they fail by any means possible, deny Peter Obi that ticket. Because that ticket to Peter Obi is the only ticket that can return PDP back to power. But it is obvious. It is obvious that after Peter Obi had gone to London, possibly had a meeting with, at 10 Downing Street, to be frank with you, I believe there's some advice, because these people where they call British people and all this Western world, I'm not trying to exaggerate it, but there's one thing you cannot take away from them. Their nose, they're too long. They can smell what is on ground. They've already seen that the Nigerian population, a political revolution is brewing. And this man, Peter Obi, is at the center of it. So they quickly started romancing him and asking him, listen, you see this PDP and APC, to be honest with you, they are expired drugs. So that's what I believe led to him withdrawing from that presidential primary election, because he will be humiliated by this recycled, corrupt, filled with impunity political class in Nigeria. Though they're already ganging up, especially from Igbo land, beginning with Enugu state governor, the Abia state governor. Many of them are ganging up against him. If I start calling names of people we've had so far that are working against the presidential journey of Peter Obi from Igbo land, you will tremble. Whereas the general population of Nigerians cutting across the southeast, southwest, south, northeast, northwest, north central, You know, just name it. Cutting across all ethnic divide and religious divides. Everyone is looking up to Peter Obi as the third force. And that is what is about to happen. Oh, yes. Just last weekend, youths came out en masse to give him a solidarity march. Tell me who among these politicians vying and eyeing for this presidency that had this kind of support from the masses, especially the young people. You see the issue of NSAS, they were able to end it because they introduced some ethnicity divide and chaos. This political revolution, there will be no room for that. No, this is a revolution. Its time had come, and Peter Obi is the man. I want to use this opportunity to also encourage everyone out there to get ready for this third force revolution. Where Peter Obi goes is where millions of Nigerians who are victims of the impunity of the Nigerian state are heading towards. That is the truth. I warned the PDP, although it might have come a little bit late, because they are expired drugs. Oh, yes. While all these politicians are busy sharing money, because that is exactly what they're about to do at that primary election, to share dollars. All the money they have stashed out. Selling in billions. Just an accountant general stole about 80 billion. 80 billion. It will take you over 1,000 years to live on earth in order to, finish the usage of 80 billion naira. What for? That is what these politicians, they have stashed out billions. In the midst of plenty, Nigerians are suffering the whole wealth in the hands of few people. So they want to use that to recycle themselves again as usual. And thank God, this man saw it. While they are busy sharing money up and down, Peter Obi was busy sharing ideas on the solution to the problem of Nigerian people. And that is embedded in one thing: return Nigeria back to regional government. And I can tell you, when that is done, that is game over for corrupt politicians, because they hide under this unitary federalism to do their Abuja politics of sharing and sharing and sharing. Up to this point today, there is nothing left to share.
What bothers me is that the country is concentrating on sharing. Every time it is about sharing. Nobody's talking about how to generate the income, how to make more money. Nobody's talking about production. The country is not productive. That is why we are preoccupied by sharing. If we are productive, it will be very easy, for the country to grow, be able to create jobs, do what other countries are doing. It is all about sharing and not sharing this and everything. Every part of this country have the potentials to grow and compete with the other. Like we are consumed by this sharing mentality.
Nothing left to share. Okay, so this man Peter Obi have appealed to the conscience of Nigerian people that this is one last chance they have to take their lives back. When you hear say take Nigeria back, is to take Nigerians back from the hands of wicked and oppressive, corrupt political class, because they have used hunger and poverty as a tool, as a weapon, every 4 years to recycle themselves. It is time for Nigerians to make a decision and stand on it. This is a political revolution I have been preaching all these years. I can see it coming. Write it down. It's about to happen. Get ready. Don't be left out. Be part of this history that is about to happen. APC and PDP is going down. And I tell you, young people who have what it takes, come out. From the east, west, north, and south, irrespective of your political affiliation, irrespective of what you're agitating for, as my people, the Biafrans, the Oduduwas, the Arewas, whatever thing you're agitating for, there is only one way out of it. Having good leadership and returning Nigeria back to regional government. And that is what this man represents, because everything he says points towards that. Every region have what it takes, but they hide under it, under the unitary federalism, to play Apoja politics against you. What about security? The issue of security. You see what Nigeria had become? A killing field all across. And the governors are powerless to do nothing because they must wait for Abuja. And one set of people will be controlling the security of millions of people, and yet they don't have the capacity to do that. Are we talking about the economic growth? The usage of resources people are blessed with. Every region in Nigeria is blessed with enormous resources that is enough to transform the lives of the ordinary people. Having good education, good infrastructure, industries working, and Nigerians will not have need to be going through desert to run away from this hell you call Nigeria in order to look for greener pasture, to walk through the valleys and shadows of death every day. People sink in Mediterranean Sea, and Nigerians are there because we have wicked politicians. All of this will be put to a stop with just one shot. Return Nigeria back to regional government. And that is what I stand on, and that is what GGM stands on. And that is the key, the master key to whomever is agitating for any self-determination, because you have your destiny in your own hands and you have no one to blame. The issue of divide and rule will be cut down. Your destiny will be in your hands. You'll be in control of your political space. You'll be in control of your resources. You'll be in control of your judiciary. You'll be in control of your security, my people. What else are you demanding for? Nigerians, wake up. It is time. The revolution is about to begin. Get ready. Don't be left out. And I want to conclude by telling you that among all the PDP presidential candidates, they've all demonstrated that they have all been wearing caps, except with one man, the cap fit. That is the man. I'm Asuchin of Peters. I'm signing out. I've delivered the message. I hope you will help us to get this message round as to many people as possible. That is the only solution to the problems of many Nigerians, both home and abroad. Nigerians are victims of Nigeria, but we can turn it around by you being part of this revolution. Peter Obi is the new revolution, the third force we all seek. I'm signing out. Drop your comments. Let me have your opinion on this. Share this video for more people to see and be part of this. Bye-bye for now.